afternoon and welcome to the Door Genie tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to set the tension on your Door Genie for the perfect close every time. After you've installed your Door Genie at the top of the door, just like this, all you do is take off the two-sided tape on your unit when it comes to you in the mail. Take off the two-sided tape and you can stick it anywhere along the top here. I've stuck mine a little bit further on the right side here of the door, but you can center it. Once you get your Door Genie installed on there, you want that to close like that, and it might not come that way out of the factory. How you do that is by simply pulling out the cord like this. You're going to increase the tension. So the more cord that you pull out, the more tension that spring is going to be under, and the faster it's going to close your door. The less string that's out, the slower it's going to close your door, and the less tension that spring will be under. So in order to adjust the tension, we simply pull the string out and hold it off like that. Now you can work with this end of the string, and you can see here that I've got it wrapped around my holding tab quite a few times because I like mine to close quick and firm because I tend to get a lot of flies out here. So what you do, and if you can zoom in on this little tab here, is sometimes when it comes from the factory, it'll be wound up a little bit like that around your tab. So what I want you to do is I want you to just pull the string out like that, and what you're doing is you're effectively increasing the tension the more you pull out through that little hole there. Then you pull that through just like so, and leaving a little end of the tab, leaving a little loop like that, and you're going to wrap it around until it's all tucked away. And now what I've done is I've just actually increased the tension on my setting. So what I do with the end of the tail when I'm done winding is I just pull it through the loop that I've left there and just pull down on the whole thing, and that will grab that loop and that'll hold that snug for you the whole time. So let's try that setting. Oh, that's slamming a little bit more than I wanted to slam. So if it's slamming too hard for you, all you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing I just did. Take that off, pull this out, tie it off. Now you can work with this. Do the same thing, just pull that out. And this is probably the most difficult part of the whole installation, is just getting this tension set right. But this is why you've bought the Genie, so that it closes that door perfectly every time. Okay, so now it's a little bit too hard for my liking. I don't want that slamming. So I'm going to pull that back through the loop. And by putting more of that cord inside the Genie, I'm actually decreasing the tension on the spring. So what I'm doing is I'm backing it off, and I've actually got a mark here on the line preset so that I know where I want it. But you can just back that off a little bit at a time. Okay, and let's tie it off there again. Tuck that in there, pull down together. Now that's tied off. Let's release the mechanism and try it again. Well, that's pretty good. That's still slamming a little bit hard maybe for some people. But I don't mind that because it keeps it nice and tight when it's closed. And if you need to do it a third time, you would simply unhook it and repeat the process.